Space, the final frontier. It's a phrase we've all heard, a promise whispered to us by the cosmos. And throughout history, humanity has answered that call, pushing the boundaries of exploration, reaching for the stars. But what we see is just a fraction of the story, tucked away in archives, buried under mountains of data, lie forgotten reels of film and tape. These are the lost space tapes, silent witnesses to moments never meant for our eyes. We're going to dust off these relics, hit rewind on history, and take a peek behind the curtain of space exploration. Buckle up, space cadets, we're going on an adventure. Picture this, July 20th, 1969. The world holds its breath as Neil Armstrong descends the ladder of the Eagle and takes one small step onto the lunar surface. An iconic moment forever etched in our collective memory. But what you didn't see, hidden away in the archives, was what happened next. Recently unearthed footage reveals Armstrong deviating from the planned mission activities. He's seen walking away from the lunar module, venturing towards a crater rim with a peculiar glint reflecting off its surface. Could it have been a highly reflective mineral deposit? Perhaps a trick of the lunar light? The grainy footage leaves us with more questions than answers. This newly discovered footage reminds us that even our most celebrated historical events can hold hidden chapters, waiting to be uncovered and understood. Let's rewind the clock to the pioneering days of the Gemini program. In 1965, astronauts Ed White and Jim McDivitt were making history, conducting the first-ever American spacewalk. But as McDivitt filmed White's daring feat, something unexpected drifted into view, a strange cylindrical object gleaming white against the blackness of space. NASA quickly dismissed this mystery object as a piece of debris from the Titan II launch vehicle. But take a look at the footage. This wasn't some tumbling haphazard chunk of metal. McDivitt, a seasoned pilot and astronaut, was baffled. He even tried to maneuver the capsule closer for a better look, but the object remained frustratingly elusive. The Gemini 4 footage serves as a potent reminder that space exploration is full of surprises. We return to Apollo 11, that monumental mission that first put humans on the moon. But while the world celebrated this triumph, a bizarre event unfolded in lunar orbit that was kept hush-hush for years. As the Apollo 11 command module circled the moon, a strange object appeared on their radar. It wasn't debris, and it wasn't another spacecraft. This thing was moving independently, closing in on their position. NASA suggested it might be the Si-4B, the discarded third stage of their Saturn V rocket, but the timing was all wrong. So, what was it that buzzed the Apollo 11 spacecraft? Was it a misidentified piece of space junk, a glitch in the radar system, or could it have been something far more intriguing? This incident, shrouded in secrecy for decades, reminds us that even in the vastness of space, we are not alone. Lunar lights, fact or fiction? The moon, our celestial companion, has always held a certain mystique. In 1972, the crew of Apollo 16 captured something truly bizarre on film as they orbited the moon, a large glowing object hovering just above the lunar horizon. It moved slowly, changing shape and intensity, before finally disappearing from view. Initially, NASA dismissed the footage as a camera artifact, a simple case of light reflecting off the lens. But a closer look reveals something more compelling. The object's movements seem deliberate, almost intelligent. Over the years, this footage has been analyzed and debated by scientists, UFO enthusiasts, and everyone in between. Some see it as definitive proof of extraterrestrial activity, while others cling to more conventional explanations. The Apollo 16 lunar lights footage continues to intrigue and mystify, reminding us that our celestial neighbor still holds many secrets. STS-48, a cosmic ballet? Fast forward to 1991, and the Space Shuttle Discovery is soaring high above Earth, carrying the STS-48 crew on a mission to deploy a research satellite. But as they orbit our planet, something extraordinary unfolds before their very eyes. Cameras mounted on the shuttle capture a series of strange lights dancing and darting across the blackness of space. These aren't stars, and they aren't satellites. These lights are moving with an eerie fluidity, changing direction with impossible speed. Some experts suggest the lights are ice particles reflecting sunlight as they drift away from the shuttle. Others argue that the movements are too erratic, too purposeful to be simply frozen water. The STS-48 footage has become a staple of UFO documentaries and conspiracy theory websites. Were these lights simply a natural phenomenon, easily explained by science? Or were they something more, something that hints at the existence of intelligence beyond our comprehension? Apollo 12, the lightning strike that almost was. Space travel is inherently dangerous. Take, for instance, the launch of Apollo 12 in 1969. As the mighty Saturn V rocket roared to life, a bolt of lightning, seemingly out of nowhere, struck the spacecraft, not once but twice. The control room went silent as alarms blared through the speakers. The spacecraft, jolted by thousands of volts of electricity, was thrown into disarray, but the astronauts, cool under pressure, worked with the ground crew to regain control, and in a testament to their skill and the robustness of the Saturn V, they were able to press on, their perilous journey continuing as planned. The Apollo 12 lightning strike serves as a stark reminder of the risks inherent in space travel, but it also highlights the indomitable spirit of exploration, the unwavering belief in our ability to overcome any obstacle, no matter how daunting. Apollo 13. Living on the Edge. Apollo 13, a mission that was supposed to be the third lunar landing, became synonymous with crisis. An explosion in an oxygen tank turned their journey to the moon into a desperate fight for survival. Lost footage from inside the spacecraft, never before seen by the public, reveals the true extent of their struggle. The cramped quarters, the constant hum of life support systems working overtime, the exhaustion etched on the astronauts' faces, it paints a visceral picture of their fight for survival. Apollo 13 may not have landed on the moon, but it achieved something far greater. It reminded us that exploration is not about avoiding risk, but about confronting it head-on, armed with our ingenuity, our courage, and our unwavering belief in the power of human collaboration. Skylab's space repair gone wrong. Spacewalks, those ballets of humans and machines against the backdrop of the cosmos, are often seen as the pinnacle of human endeavor. But as any astronaut will tell you, they're also fraught with danger, where even the smallest miscalculation can have disastrous consequences. In 1973, the crew of Skylab, America's first space station, faced a critical situation. One of the station's solar arrays, vital for powering their life support systems, had been damaged during launch. A spacewalk was necessary to repair it, but this was no ordinary maintenance task. The Skylab spacewalk footage is a testament to the human capacity for problem-solving under pressure. It's a reminder that even when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges, we can find a way to persevere, to push the boundaries of what's possible, and to emerge victorious. Alan Shepard's lunar golf swing behind the scenes. In the annals of space exploration, Alan Shepard is a legend. He was the first American in space, and a decade later, he walked on the moon as part of the Apollo 14 mission. And it was during that lunar adventure that he pulled off one of the most audacious stunts in space history, hitting a golf ball across the lunar surface. Recently unearthed footage from a forgotten camera reveals Shepard's struggles with lunar golf. We see him fumbling with the club, his thick gloves making it difficult to get a good grip. The club connects with the ball, sending it arcing high above the lunar surface, a testament to human ingenuity and the sheer absurdity of hitting a golf ball on the moon. Shepard's lunar golf swing is a reminder that exploration is not just about scientific discovery, it's also about pushing the boundaries of human experience. From unexplained objects to near disasters averted by quick thinking and duct tape, these lost space tapes have given us a glimpse behind the curtain of space exploration, revealing the triumphs, the struggles, and the enduring mysteries that lie beyond our world. Each frame of these recovered films, each crackle of static on the audio tapes, serves as a potent reminder that we are still just scratching the surface of cosmic understanding. The universe is vast, full of wonders yet to be discovered, and perhaps even inhabited by things we can only imagine. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember those who dared to venture into the unknown and the secrets they might have brought back with them. Keep asking questions, keep exploring, and who knows what other mysteries we might uncover in the vast expanse of space.